Okay, so I can stop it. I can end it. Okay, so here, because the way I set it up is that it doesn't show the correct answer, etc. But if I want to show the students, there is the bar graph icon here, so I can click on it, and then it shows me the results. You see, so most of us answered B, and so what's the correct answer? Show correct answer. Show correct. The green one is the correct answer.
Yes.
And it gives you a breakdown. It gives you a breakdown. You can also click on show count, and then it's going to give you, okay, 4 people, which is 57% of the class answered. This question, etc. All right. You can change the type of graph that you would like. You want to display. You do different things with it. Do you have any questions so far? Okay. So let's assume we're done. So I'm going to close it. Yes. Perfect. Now I want reports. You can do it from here, or you can do it from the CPS. Either way. Okay. So report. Okay. Here I have different quizzes. Right? Let's select one here. Okay. And I'm going to select charting. So here, of course, I have 6 questions. So let's say I want to see only for question 1 how they answered, and I have here, and I want to show correct, and this is what I have. So you can actually do an analysis of the questions. Right? I know that many of them did. Okay, this one here, no. For example, this one only 45% got it right. So less than half the class. So then you can see what the problem is and discuss it further with the students. Or you can generate. When you click generate, you have different forms that you can generate with this. Right? Let's say you want to generate basically the grades. Right, so you can instructor summary, preview, and you can select or deselect any students that you like, and then you can actually get their grade, their score. Right. So this is only for one quiz, and you can do it for several quizzes if you want to. Right. So close. Or let's say you want a study guide. And that would give you actually for every student, right, how they answered, what's the correct answer, and how they answered. You can give that to the students if you want to. It's a detailed report of how they performed, so it helps them basically review the material and see where they need to do more work.
But they don't see this.
You can save it to them if you want to.
You can save it as a PDF or something.
You can save it as a PDF. Yeah, I'll show you.
Does it automatically send them to the students, or do I have to start clicking like crazy?
You can save it you can save it as a PDF. Okay, let me see here. Here, PDF, Acrobat PDF. You save it and then you put it on Omnibox if you want to. Yes. All right. There are others. Response report. Different kinds of reports. So here, for every question, basically, it gives you the breakdown. Instead of, it's a different way. Instead of graphs and bar graphs, you get percentages here.
It gives you an idea of misconceptions.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, so I'm going to close this. All right, now you can generate attendance based on as well. We can generate here somewhere. No, actually, this one you have to get it from when you open the CPS database separately from this one here. So this is basically what you can do with the questions. So I'm going to close this one here. I'm not saving. If I go back to my database. So this is from the CPS. So I have all my students are here. I want reports and I want grades. So, and then you can decide, you can choose, you can choose the period. So I'm going to choose from beginning of September till today. I have 3 quizzes, right? Let's say this is the end of the semester and all your quizzes are here and you get their average for all the quizzes.
The results then automatically save when,
You don't need to do
even
anything.
if you didn't finish your PowerPoint, let's just say you ran out of time, it would still save?
Saved. Saved. Yeah. It'll ask you to save the PowerPoint, but the database,
Is
regardless. Yeah. It's like, you know, Google spreadsheets or whatever you're working. Whenever you're working, it's automatically saved. The same thing here.
And it's saving on the domain, or is it saving on the computer that you're using?
Whatever you have, usually you put your database on your computer, for example, or the desktop, let's say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, so it's going to save to that file on the desktop.
Okay, so it's file specific.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because this is the database that I'm using.
Right. So let's say if you emailed that PowerPoint to yourself, it travels through the internet by email, and you open it up. Let's say you didn't use your P drive, but you're sending it to yourself by email, and you open it up at Starbucks. That file will have that record of those students inside it.
You mean
with
if
the
you
file.
send the CPS,
Yep.
the database.
Okay.
You're
If you
talking
send the
about database.
PowerPoint.
If you send the PowerPoint alone, no.
Okay.
You need to send the database because that's where all the records are.
All right.
Doesn't the computer that you're working on need to have the CPS software?
Yes, of course, you have to have the software.
That's why.
So you can
one
email.
wouldn't work.
Yeah, you need to have your software on your computer.
Uh-huh.
You do, right? You have
Yeah.
On
Maybe a
the-
laptop,
on the office
yeah.
machines. Yeah.
Yeah, or laptop or whatever. I mean, you can download it, it's free. Yeah,
Okay.
and then you email to yourself the actual database, and then you can open it from anywhere. Or you can put it on your domain, and then you can access it through VPN from anywhere in the world.
Yeah. And so you have a CPS license on your laptop also, or?
The CPS, it's free. Once
Oh, okay.
it's free from their website, einstruction.com.
Okay.
I just want to know, in terms of the clickers, does it matter, here we have these clickers, we always know we're going to have the same set,
Yeah.
right? But if I wanted to use the clickers in D, right, are the numbers still going to be the same in terms of?
Yeah, I mean, it depends. You have numbers on the
Yeah,
clickers.
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, when you set up your database, right?
So whether my student has number 1 clicker from this
This box.
bag or number
It
1
doesn't
from
matter.
D, it's
It
still going to be
doesn't
number
matter,
1.
but you cannot use the same receiver.
You can't, but it would still register as the number 1.
Absolutely,
Awesome.
absolutely. Yeah.
So you have to use the receiver that comes with the bag.
Yeah, and the reason is that the receiver has a certain, like, it communicates to a certain channel, and then the clicker pads, they should have that channel actually tuned in with the receiver. So if you use another receiver, it might have a different channel. Then you need to change the channel on each and every clicker
Yeah.
pad.
And that way, if somebody's using clickers in the next room, you won't be getting
Yeah.
crossed
Right,
out.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's the idea. That's basically, you can do other things, but I think,
No, that's
That
great
for
for
some-
now.
some other
That's
time.
excellent.
yeah.
Yeah.
You've convinced me, man.
Good.
I'm in.
So it's not that, honestly, it's not that difficult. I'm not sure, you know, why people are having trouble actually setting it up.
There are several things. First being, like I think I was doing higher education in the,
Okay.
so it was doing really weird things, and I tried, like my file that I was using last semester, now it works perfectly. Last week it wasn't working on these machines, so I don't know what has changed besides that. Last week I also had the problem, I'd stick the receiver in and it wouldn't recognize.
That was a problem at the beginning, specifically at the beginning of the semester, and I'm not sure why, but now it has been fixed.
Okay.
So it should be working.
Something has changed, so that's good. I have and have continuing problems with the CPS software that I've loaded onto my home computer. It doesn't always launch the CPS module. I don't know why that is. I just come with PowerPoint, I shut it off, I
Is it, you have
relaunch.
Windows?
Yeah, like it's XP. It's an older machine, but nonetheless, like maybe on the third time, CPS icon will turn
Yeah.
on, and then I can use it. But there's
Maybe that's an XP issue, I don't know.
yeah, there's
I'm not sure.
like
Because the
I find it not always stable when I use the downloadable. So I'd be curious to know other people's.
yeah. Which version of
experience
the
with that.
CPS software do you have? Is it the latest one?
No. I initially downloaded it maybe about like 9 months ago now.
So that's
And I was having really a lot of problems. I reinstalled and it was better. But then I was working with it last week on my home computer and I was still having issues. So
Because the latest version actually
maybe
of
I
the
should
CPS,
reinstall.
it works well with Windows 7
Okay, it's probably
Yeah.
optimized for Windows.
and
So-
Office 2010.
And I bought a Windows 7 CD from Vanier for $15 and installed it on my 2002 laptop, and it runs like a dream. Better than XP, so it doesn't even matter how old your computer is, I don't think.
Okay, but it is,
As long as you have a gig of RAM, you're
there
set.
you go, yeah. I'm not sure I do this.
Yeah.
Like, if Vanier will buy me a new computer. Joke.
I bought my laptop for $80 off
Joke.
Craigslist. It's awesome.
Yeah, and actually on that note, you can get, of course, Office 2010
For
through the
$5.
school. No, 15.
15.
Still.
15.
Yeah,
15.
yeah. I guess everyone here knows that though.
Yeah.
But Windows
I got
7
I got screwed 4 years ago when I bought my 2007 myself for like $140, and then when I came back, Heather Daly said, "Oh, you know, you can buy like
Yeah.
a school copy for I don't know." Anyway, I couldn't believe it. Anyways, we're all good.
Okay, just have a couple other questions about the actual net.
Yeah.
Like there's a few symbols on here, for instance, the
Yeah.
binoculars. What else can you
Yeah,
do with this?
this is generation 2 of the radio frequency clickers. The ones that we have at the computer center over there is actually generation 1.
Okay.
They don't have those. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe this is for
To find.
searching, looking for something. I'm not sure what it
There's
is.
an @ symbol, you can actually navigate.
I don't
the
know.
internet.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
You've been at some.
Can you type in a email
Oh, here.
address? Is that cool? Can you
Looks like it.
There's an app
You
there.
must be able
It
to.
looks like it. Yeah,
get students actually
Yeah.
put it in there?
Yeah. I'm more familiar with the generation 1 clickers, but those are much better because they don't have the teacher mode versus the student mode that you have to be careful with the generation 1. This is automatic. It works right away with the receiver. You can go on the website and check the specifications of this model.
Wait, are you saying then if we use the ones from D, the Gen 1 ones, we'll have to change a setting or something to student?
If you do the steps the way I explained them
Yeah,
here,
yeah, no
then the mode would switch to student mode right away, or teacher mode, sorry, right away, automatically.
And that's what we want?
Yeah, because
Oh.
you want to control.
Okay.
That's the teacher mode.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Keeper?
The student mode is if you want to actually give them quizzes and give them at their own pace to answer the questions, you switch to the student mode, but that's different.
This is great. Thank you.
So I guess we're done.
Very excited.
All right.
Stuff in